Synth Fighter, baby. Your weekly synthesizer call-in show. Sorry, not Synth Fighter, Synth Wars. There's too many shows to even know what to do with. But welcome to the Synth Wars call-in show. It's old school. It's coast to coast. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But tonight we got a very special edition. We've got the Sequential REV2 versus the Korg Prologue. Now, we had a little bit of fun last week. We had the Cream Dream, Arturia Polybrew 12 versus the Moog Muse. The wonderful, both of those synthesizers are amazing, man. I gotta tell you, coming from a guy like me, a synth baby, I'm new to this whole world. I'm absolutely enjoying it. I'm infatuated with it. I'm addicted to it. I'm a synth addict, I guess you could say, a real one. You know what I'm saying? If you get it, you get it. I'm a real synth addict. So tonight we're gonna break them down, man. We're gonna go one-on-one because I figure Synth Wars, why not? Sometimes we'll have a guest on, we'll go head-to-head, but we'll have synths and we'll go head-to-head. So what's up? Who do we got in the chat? We got Air. We got Hans Volk. We got Apollo Hanzo, George G's, Uncle Jerry, Studio 8 Effects. We got the Albanian Syndicate, Harmonic Sonics, Pentasonic. We've got Chazatron babies here. Fanuel, 1986. What a decade that was. The 80s, baby. We got Mark Baker, the one and only. We got Machines One. Echo Craft, I'm sure, is taking care of that little puppy, or he might be nursing his wounds from the beatdown I just gave him on his show. I don't know, man. I got ganged up on there. I don't know what. I think Echo Craft sent out a text message and got all the Morg muses over there, all those muse maniacs to gang up on the samurai, because there's only a few of us Cream Dreamers out there. There's me, there's LFO Voyager, there's Gerald. And that's pretty much it, man. Oh yeah, KL Stay, man. There's a few Cream Dreamers. I don't even know if KL stays on the board. What's up, LFO Voyager, baby? The battle's back, but I guess we'll just do a little video recap as a salute to the one and only LFO Voyager, who came out and showed us what it's all about, and we'll hit that first for sure. You guys let me know, man. Is the music too loud? It don't matter anyways, because the music's going to go off now in a second, but we're going to hit it with this first. But yeah, and we'll get to the tail of the tape in a minute. So let's roll, baby. Let's get this show started.
The year was 2024, and the great synth wars were upon us. It was a modern renaissance of the synth age. Synthesizers came in all shapes, sizes, and flavors. Modular, wavetable, FM, digital hybrids, but all eyes looked upon the kings of the synth world, the analog polysynth. These behemoths battled with their sonic waves, shaking the earth as filters swept and resonance rang. Out of the battle, there arose two champions to compete for the title, King of the Modern Polysynths. In one corner, we had the Moog Muse, and in the other corner, the Cream Dream Arturia Polybrew 12. The Polybrew was versatile and made nice glassy bell sounds. But the Moog Muse brought the thunder of the gods. Okay, seriously, why are we even comparing these two?
Because they're similarly priced, and they're both flagship analog polysynths.
The Polybrew sounds so thin you could cut yourself on it.
Can we just get back to the video?
Fine. Ah yes, the quirky sounds of the Polybrew. Now that is what a proper analog polysynth sounds like. Oh God, seriously? Okay, well, that's a wrap. The Moog sounds incredible.
We had a little mix-up with the audio. All of those sounds were actually from the Polybrute.
I'm sorry, come again?
Yeah, all the sounds you heard were from the Polybrute 12.
All of the sounds?
Yeah, all of them.
We're from the Polybrute?
That's correct.
That is LFO Voyager. Last week, baby. That's the recap. Cream Dream versus the Moog Muse. And guess what? Me and LFO Voyager won. And I had a request, LFO Voyager. Let me get the chat popped out here so I can get things going properly. Let me get it popped out here. Hold on. I gotta get this in view so I can read what's going on here. I got the tail of the tape up. I did this. I told you I was gonna do it last week. And promises made, promises kept. Because that's how we do it in the US of A. All right. So LFO Voyager, we got a request out from the one and only Daywalker Echo Craft. He doesn't think that video was real, my brother. He doesn't think that you were actually playing that patch. I had a stream with him tonight, and he said that was a voiceover. That was VicCorptron's patch that you were playing there. That wasn't a Moog. That wasn't a Polybrute 12. That was a Moog Muse. If you could, my friend, if you would be willing to take some valuable time out of your very, very busy day to maybe do a video that's just you playing that beautiful patch, so finally we can stick the stake in the heart of that day-walking vampire Echo Craft once and for all, and all those Borg muses out there. No offense, we all love the Muse, we're just having a bit of fun, but you kind of get what's going on here, right? It's Team Cream Dream versus Team Moog Muse. You can deal with it or you can't. Absolutely epic video. VicCorptron, I think LFO Voyager did a great job recreating that patch, man. And I think, man, they're head-to-head. What are you gonna pick? If you got $4,000, what are you gonna do when the big bad Blade Runner patch comes running over you? All right, that's last week. We got to get to this week. This is a call-in show. I'm gonna open the phone lines up in about 20 minutes. We'll have the phone lines open for about a half hour, and we're gonna hit the tail of the tape right here. Look at it. This is what we got. Tonight, we got the tail of the tape. We got the REV2 versus the Prologue. All right, we got the REV2 coming in 62 and 36. These are legendary synthesizers, old school. This day and age, you might not think they're vintage, man, but they're pretty much vintage now. Korg stopped making the Prologue, okay? That's how vintage the Prologue is. They don't make it no more. And you got the REV2, and everybody's screaming about the REV2. I call this the battle of the goth girls, because these two, guess what? They sound amazing, but they're not much to look at. Well, I shouldn't say they're not much to look at. Goth girls are beautiful too, but there's something to look at. They're black. They got that black color with a little bit of white We got some wooden end cheeks on there. It's nothing special. It's nothing out of this world. It ain't no Cream Dream, that's for sure. And it ain't no Moog Muse, that's for sure. Those two synthesizers are 2024. These two, I don't know when they were made, but they're gonna go head to head tonight. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a few videos of each one. We're gonna compare sounds. We'll get some calls in. You tell me, man, there's lots of REV2 people out there who love the sequential REV2. And it's growing on me. We'll check out some prices. And there's lots of people who love the Prologue. Big time. All right, so we'll check that out. You guys in the chat, you guys let me what's going on, but let's get started, man, because this show is about to get red hot. We've got first up, let's move on over to the Titantron in a minute. We got the Prophet REV2 16 voice analog polysynth official intro from the one and only, the absolutely legendary Davey Boy Smith.
This is my job. It's what I've been doing for 40 years now. You know, it's one thing to build instruments, but going out and watching people actually play the instruments is really fun, and that's the real payoff. I don't think a whole lot about what I did 40 years ago or 20 years ago, because it's much more interesting to be thinking about what we're doing now and what we want to do next. We're not out to conquer the world. We just want to craft cool instruments that we want to make and see how it goes. Every once in a while, though, of course, I reflect on some of the things that have happened in the past, because somebody will mention it, bring it up, and it is pretty amazing to think back sometimes about some of the products that I've done over the years. When I was still a one-person company, I decided it was time to build a lower-cost, 8-voice polyphonic synth. 2007 is when I started the Prophet 08 design, so it's actually been out for 10 years now. And this was kind of the first polyphonic analog synthesizer to come out in quite a long time. And yet people still want to use it, because it's been a road warrior out there. People using it a lot on records and so forth. And at this point, we've actually sold more Prophet 08s than we sold Prophet 5s back in the day. Since the Prophet 08 was so successful for so long, and we just knew it was time for an update, so we decided to do a new version of it, to use modern technology, add a bunch of features, at the same time lower the cost, make it a more roadworthy product. I mean, everything about it we knew we could improve, and yet we can keep the legacy of the Prophet 08 going for that much longer. The new product is called the REV2. Compared to the Prophet 08, in the REV2, we've added a whole ton of new features. We've added wave shape modulation, and we also have a polyphonic step sequencer that could be individual on the 2 layers.
Low key is starting to look real pretty to me. You know, when you hang around with that chick a while, and you know, she suddenly starts growing on you, or that dude or whatever you're into, and she suddenly starts growing on you, you're like, man, every time I see her, man, she's getting prettier and prettier. That's what I kind of feel about the REV2. Don't tell Echo, though. Please don't tell Echo that.
The mod matrix in the REV2 is twice as big as the one in the Prophet 08. And we have a bunch of cool effects. We have reverb, we have choruses, flangers, phasers, BBDs, delays, just a whole box of things to play with. We have USB, we have integrated power supply, so no more wall wart. We have a nice OLED display. Like the Prophet 08, the REV2 has Curtis filters, which gives it that unique sound. So it's different than the OB6 and the Prophet 6, which have different filters. You can actually download your sounds from the Prophet 08 into the REV2, and they will sound exactly the same. And best of all, it comes with 16 voices, which is great because if you have a split program, you can do 8 and 8 or stack.
Oh no! Oh no! We got the Synth Mafia just showed up. They got Dave Smith out of here. Hold on, man. We got something going on. Hold on. Oh my God, everything's going haywire. Oh my God. Let's get this lady off the screen. Oh, Jira, baby, don't leave me. You're leaving too soon, Jira. Hold on.
A whole lot about what I did 40 years ago or 20 years ago, because it's much more interesting to be thinking about what we're doing now and what we want to do next. We're not out to conquer the world.
I ain't into BBD, bro. I don't know about you guys. I like reverb and chorus.
Just want to craft cool instruments that we want to make and see how it goes. Every once in a while, though, of course,
So that's cool, man. We jump ahead.
we have a bunch of cool 808 into the REV2, and they will sound.
All right, so we'll get some sounds. You get the idea, man. Dave Smith really liked this thing. He really, really liked it. Who sabotaged the REV2 vid? That wasn't on purpose, I promise. I promise that wasn't on purpose. Now let's get to the other goth girl in the series. Now this one here is a less of an explanation, more just hearing some sounds. We'll check it out. We got the Korg Prologue polyphonic analog synthesizer. Comes in 8 voice and 16 voice. A lot of people thought, you know, is the REV2 and the Korg Prologue going head to head? They look a lot. Let's check it out. Reverb.com.
Hi there, Nick here from Korg at Reverb.com talking about the Korg Prologue. Prologue is the latest in Korg's lineup of analog synthesizers, following in the footsteps of Korg Minilog and Korg Monologue. Today I'm working with the Prologue 16, which has 61 keys and 16 voices, but Prologue is also available with 8 voices and 49 keys. Prologue has 3 oscillators per voice, 2 of which are fully analog VCOs, and the third of which is a fully open source multi-engine, which allows users to act.
VCO versus DCO. What the heck is going on up in here tonight? Echo's trying to sabotage my stream. I think I still got something open. He's tapped in, man. He's trying to sabotage me. Ain't gonna work, Echo Craft. Not tonight, buddy. Just cause you got creamed on, bro. You ain't messing up the synth show tonight. Blooper show. Don't be sleeping on the Korg Prologue. I'm telling you, everyone's talking about the REV2, but do not sleep on the Korg Prologue. Do not sleep on the Korg Prologue. Let's see what else we got here. That's a little bit of taste. We're gonna do a little taste test all night. All playing, no talking. Chill. Craft music. that's the REV2. We're still cooking. We're cooking, baby. We're cooking. Korg Prologue with the one and only Daniel Fisher. Let's go. 35 minutes. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, but you ain't hearing anything new, Jerry, baby, because these synthesizers aren't new, bro. They're old. I don't know, how old are they? Someone throw in the chat. These things are probably like 10, 15 years old now. Yeah, put your headphones on. Yeah, just so you know, all sounds have been played by the Polysynths 12. Thank you, Apollo Hanzo. Oh, Daniel even put on his Harley Davidson shirt for this one because he's about to ride a real one.
Hi, I'm Daniel Fisher here at Sweetwater Sound. Today I'm extremely excited to show you the new Korg Prologue. I have the 16-voice version of this polyphonic analog synthesizer, and I know you don't want to hear me talk about it, so I'm going to just start playing. If you have any questions about specs or anything, I got a link below that's going to take you right.
This is a legit synthesizer. The Prologue Mark II is coming too. Don't say I didn't tell you. All right, a little more. Cool. Do I got another REV2 one loaded up or not? Korg Prologue, all playing, no talking. And check this out. Is the REV2 still worth it? From the one and only Justin Carey. Absolute legend. Go over and subscribe to his channel. He's a legend. Let's check it out.
It's time to fit
you
him.
You get the idea, man. That's what we're at right now. Let me get my music going again. So this is what we got. This is the battle. It's the REV2 versus the Prologue. You just heard some quick sounds. We're not going to spend all night on it. You got lots of time. You guys can go check out those videos on your own. But I thought it was two cool synthesizers to compare. I thought they were competing interests at the time. The Korg Prologue 8 or 16 voice. The Dave Smith Sequential 8 voice, 16 voice REV2. Both amazing synthesizers. Both sound awesome. You guys tell me. I'm going to open the phone lines up. You call in. That's the tail of the tape. Before we get to that, let's check this out real quick. If you're looking for a Sequential Prophet REV2 new, you're looking at 3,000 buckaroos, baby. That ain't cheap. Okay? 16 voice. That's not cheap. Okay? If you want a Prologue, you can't even buy it new. They don't make it no more, but you can get them used for $1,000 right here. $1,000, $1,300, $1,600, $1,400. There's only 5 of them on Reverb. So people aren't, when you see there's only 5 of these on Reverb, that lets you know that people aren't letting them go. Okay? People love them. They absolutely love them. Okay? They're wicked. They sound awesome, and that's a good price. $1,000 for a 16 voice. You're into UBXA territory. You know what I'm saying? All right. If you want to go over and look at the websites for them, here's the websites. New generation of flagship analog, the ultimate multi-voice, multi-timbre, multi-engine. This is the Prologue, fully programmable, fully featured, professional synthesizer. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's a goth girl, baby. There's only 2 of them, the REV2 and the Prologue. DSP-based effects. It's got sound vibes, third parties you can load up, 49 key. It's cool. And like I said, here's the Sequential. The gorgeous, the gorgeous. Listen, we got to call them gorgeous because they're beautiful. You know what I mean? They're not my thing, but man, come on. They're pretty looking synthesizers. Look at this. Well, bam, well, bam, well, bam, well, bam. Modern classic reinvented 16 voices, bold sound, wave shaping modulation, effects per layer. You got that BBD in there for all those, all the people who love that. We got the chorus, the phase shifter, the ring modulation, extended mod matrix, polyphonic step sequencer, eminently playable per knob programmability. And one thing I did hear about the REV2 is basically there's very little menu diving you need to go at to be enjoying yourself with this one. All right, so I'm about to open the phone lines up. Let me get everything geared up here properly. I got the phone lines going to be opened up any second now. It's Synth Talk Radio. You know the deal. Call in. Let me know what you're thinking. We can talk about the REV2. We can talk about the Prologue. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about, man. But this is the call-in show. Maybe I should get the other thing geared up here. 413-279-4344. Let me know what's happening. I got the phone lines open. I think I got something going on here. Hold on. Let me see if I can get that pop back up. I did have a little thing in there. Let me get something else going here. Hold on a second there, people. 413-279-4344. First call's coming in. Apollo, baby, hold
to
on.
accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
All right, you're live and in color. I think you're on. What's up?
Bang, bang, baby.
Bang, bang, baby. What's happening? Let me turn that music down. You do the same on your end, and let's get real. What do you got, man?
Yeah.
We got Prologue versus the REV2 or whatever else you want to talk about, man. It's up to you.
So those two against each other, let's go Moog Muse.
Oh, damn. Don't you be calling in with that Moog Muse nonsense, bro. You serious? You poking me with that Moog Muse, bro?
No, I got to say, out of the two, if I was on a desert island and that was the only video I got to demo the two, I'd probably go with the REV2.
And why? Why would you pick that?
I like those 80 pad sounds.
Those
and
80?
I like them when they're full and deep.
It sounds nice, man. I like, say what you want. I'll joke around, but man, that's a beautiful sounding synthesizer.
Hey, man, listen, you're talking to Apollo here, man. I want all of them. Even the one little cat, even the cat little synthesizer Synth Punk's got with the little vocoder mic on it. I even want that one.
Bro, now you're speaking my
I want them all.
too.
I want them all.
I want them all too, dude. Give me every single one of them.
Like Pokemon. I want them all.
Dude, I want them all too. And that's the beautiful thing is I think we might be able to get them all, man. We just got to keep our eyes on the prize. You know what I mean?
You know it. But I mean, as far as they both sound really good. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I would much rather have something. I'm to the point, man. I'm like last time I called in. I'd rather save and get something really good that I really, really love, and let some other things collect. Yeah, it is good. I haven't been able to demo one, so I go to the the guitar shops and Guitar Center, and little Esh Music downtown, and but they never have, any of them never have one.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never got to play one. I got to play around with the Muse, a lot of Roland stuff. Roland stuff sounds great, man.
And Roland's good, dude. It's so good. What do you got in your studio? Can you give us a rundown of what you got in Spaceship?
So I got a Kaya MPC 61 key, SH4D, a busted up old SH101. I have the Moog Sub 37.
Sweet.
And a little MK3 Akai.
Deadly, man. Are you
And
heavy into the hardware? Are you more into VST? You kind of mix them both worlds.
I play with the VSTs a little bit, but the VSTs that I usually play with are just because the MPC is mostly, all those plugins are mostly kind of, you know, pre-VSTs, you know, kind of like the Jupiter is.
Yeah.
You know, so, which they're good and stuff, but, you know, I mean, I'm looking for something a little fuller now. As far as the workstation goes, and, you know, I mean, the MPC is the workstation killer, the Key 61. So that, you know, you go to Anderson and everybody calls it the workstation killer. So for $1,500,
that's
you're
not
getting
bad,
something
dude.
that Yamaha, Roland, and Korg are all selling for 5Gs.
I know, and the crazy thing too is I don't know if you've been following my little saga with the MPC, but after they updated to the MPC 3 firmware, I've messed around with it a bunch of times now, man. It's so more intuitive for someone like me, just visually and navigating. And I'm like, man, this thing is pretty crazy. So I can picture that 61 key, because I know a lot of people had issues with the workflow. What do you find? Do you like the workflow, or do you got the new?
It was very difficult for the first couple months to really understand it, but I can see where they're going now, because now that I've mastered the system, I can see all the things that they were looking in the future to do. That a lot of people, without the knowledge and the practice, ain't going to be able to even discover these things. Like the sequencer and the sampler, dude, is the best in the world. And you don't have to buy a $3,000 MPC 3000 or 2500 to do that. You can get this unit and it'll do that.
Amazing, man. Amazing. That's why I've held on to it. I had a guy call in a little while ago. I can't remember his name. And he told me, and I don't know if it was a call or an email, but he basically was like, dude, you might not use that MPC now, but hold on to it. Just hold on to it, because when you're ready, that's going to be an absolute epic piece to the spaceship.
It's a gem. Let me just say this one thing. Look at, I appreciate the Cream Dream. I really do. And I love the Muse. You know, I'm kind of
I like it
guy,
too,
but,
bro. I like the Muse
But here's
too.
the thing: is in the long run, nobody wants to talk about this. This is a point I've been trying to make to people. Is, you know, you're in the synth game. You know, 15 years from now, right? You're going to have a bunch of synths laying around. You're going to have synths that aren't being used. You're going to have to make studio space. Blah 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 blah. My prediction is that Cream Dream is going to be worth $2,000 in 10 years. that Moog is going to be way more limited run than that. So that's going to go for $7,500 probably.
Interesting.
Now in 10 years, you know, that One and that Voyager, those are going to be a hefty price. You know, listen, the Sub 37's been around for a long time. That thing's almost $2,000.
That's true. So what are you saying? You saying based on name value or sound or quality? What do you think?
Like I said, I would really love to hear the Muse in person. You know, and then, you know, with that shenanigans tonight, you know, how do you even know?
What shenanigans are you talking about?
The shenanigans you laughing at. But anyways, I'll let you get to another caller. Food for thought. You know, like Pokemon, we got to get them all, guys. We got to get them all.
Baby, you the man, Apollo, my brother.
Hey, you too, bro.
All right, baby.
Call from
Chris.
All right, we got a call from Chris, baby. You're in live and in color. Don't forget, let me just say something for a minute. If anyone's trying to call in, you got to wait till someone hangs up, because we only got one phone line open. The switchboard is operated by me only. So, all right, what's up?
So I'm calling to let you know that your Cream Dream is on sale on Reverb.
What?
Brand new.
How much?
$33.99.
Shut your mouth. You serious?
$600 off. I almost bought it. I would have bought it myself. I had two shots at it. So,
what did you do? A bid? You did a bid? You did an offer?
No, I wanted to see what things sounded like. So I went into New York City, the Guitar Center, to play it, and I played it. I thought it was great, but it did have a huge price tag. And my impression was that, yeah, I could buy it, but if I could get a used one that was in excellent condition, that would be almost as good. So I went back home one on Reverb. There was a used one that was barely used. I got it for like $1,500, and I have I have the original Polybrute. So I'm not going to go buy the Polybrute 12 now, even though I think it's fantastic synth, but it is on sale. I've been watching your show and following your story how bad you want that synth. And every time I see that thing on sale, I'm thinking, does he know this is on sale?
Oh, dude, you gotta send me an email, man.
Now,
$600, man. That's big cheese.
And I actually have the Muse coming on Tuesday. I bought it from Sweetwater, and so I'm not going to be buying another huge expensive synth, but I'll have both, and I think they're both fantastic. I think you should get both.
So wait a minute. So you got the Polybrute 6 and you got the Moog Muse on the way. Is that what you're saying?
That's right.
And so can I ask you a question? And you don't have to answer it. You can plead the fifth. But are you Team Cream Dream or are you Team Muse?
You know, I think they're totally different synths, and in my world, I can't live without either one. I think they're fantastic for the project I'm doing. I need both.
Yeah,
they kind of fill a space that the other one doesn't. I think they're both fantastic. That there's something about the Moog synthesizers that I've never heard another synth be able to capture that sound. And there's something about Moog that is magical.
All right.
And Polybrute is just as magical in its own way.
Mm-hmm.
They don't sound anything like each other, and that's why I have both of them. But they're both fantastic synthesizers. I will say this, that this is my second Muse. The first one I had to send back, and there was some issues with it. So hopefully this one won't have that issue.
Do you mind saying the issue, or would you like to keep it private?
It was just stuck notes. Like I would, be playing a patch, doing a recording, and then a note would just keep ringing out through the patches, and I'd have to turn off the machine, turn it back on, and it was such a pain. I couldn't really record with it because it was so distracting. So I sent it back, and there's another one coming. I mean, I think they'll eventually get this worked out. Hopefully they have it worked out.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of people who have them who don't have the problem, but I got one that did have the problem.
And can I rewind for a second there? You said you went to the shop and played a Polybrute 12?
Yeah.
And can you just quickly bring me through that experience? Did it make you feel anything, or were you like, this is good, what did you like, what didn't you like? Because you actually played the Moog Muse too, did you, before you bought it?
No, I didn't play the Moog Muse before I bought it.
You went in blind, huh?
Yeah, I bought that sight unseen because I have a Matriarch and a Subsequent 37, and they're both fantastic synthesizers. So I knew in that sort of ecosystem, I knew what I was getting. So I'll leave, to some extent, but I mean, the Moog Muse is a phenomenal synthesizer for sure.
Every friggin' video, it sounds nuts. Even through the headphones via YouTube, it's blowing me away every time I hear it. And I'm Team Cream Dream, but I got to give credit where credit's due. The Moog Muse is something special about it, man.
They both are. I got one or two criticisms about the Moog music, and they're kind of small. One is, I mean, the fusion delay is great, but they should, like you always say, they should have a minimum of reverb and delay. And I know you can make that thing sound like reverb, and there are patches on there where it sounds fantastic like reverb, but you should have both at a minimum. Mm-hmm. I don't like that Moog is so skimpy on their effects. Mm-hmm. They almost never have any. Mm-hmm. And then the second thing is there's not too many preset patches. If you're not a sound designer, you want a lot of presets so that you can get it going right off the bat. And they have 256, which is good. And there's also when you buy it and you log it into Moog's website, there is patches. They're called bonus patches. So there's a whole other 256. I don't think they're as good as the ones that are on there now, but so you do get more. But I wish they would have a few more, but other than that, I don't really have any issues with it. I think it was a fantastic synth, and I highly recommend the Polybrute as well. If I didn't buy that used one on Reverb, I would have bought the brand new one too.
All right.
But since I have the original, I'm not going to go and buy the Polybrute 12 unless I was to sell it. But
all right, let me ask you a question. This is getting down to the brass tacks here. If we're about to go to war right now, are you going on Team Cream Dream or are you going on Team Muse? If a war is about to break out right now, you got to pick a side. Who you going with? Are you going with Echo and all those that ilk, or are you going with the Cream Dreamers? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
It's you know, that is a real tough. I know. I was thinking of this myself. If I was on a desert island and I could only have one of those synths. I don't have enough time with the Muse to make an accurate. I'll have to call you back.
All right. So wait, you better have a choice next week. Call back next week with your answer, because I got a feeling there's going to be some Cream Dream videos coming, baby.
I'm on both teams, so I don't know. You know, they're both fantastic.
I hear you, man. They are both beautiful. In a perfect world, me and you will both have them.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm going to in a couple of days. So.
Damn you, bro.
Not the Cream Dream, but the original. The original. They're almost. What is your opinion on the difference between the two?
To be honest, everything that I've looked at and listened to is, I'm not hearing so much of a difference except in the expressivity you can get with the full touch keybed. So I don't even know if that's worth. I mean, you're getting 6 extra voices and plus a very interesting expressive keybed. Do those 6 extra voices really warrant that kind of money? I don't know, man. But, you know, I'm only buying it because of its cream color, dude. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. The thing is very, very good looking. I mean, some people hate it the way it looks.
You like it?
I saw it in person. I think when I saw it in person, I actually think it looks better in person than it does on the internet.
That's music to my ears. And you know what I was thinking, dude? The Astrolab and the Cream Dream double stacked. Come on. Then you got the best of both worlds. You got the VST to your heart's content, and then you got the analog beast. But you're right, man. As far as everyone's been telling me, dude, just get the regular Polybrute. You're gonna have just as much fun with it, and it's just the key. The thing about it is I like the idea of the expressivity for live playing and performing. You know, I know if you're recording into a DAW, maybe that's not as important, but if you're just like the in the moment expressivity of that keybed, but I don't know, is it worth an extra $2,500? I don't know. That's crazy.
That's the question, you know. I mean, that's the question. And like I said, when I played it, my feeling was if I could get one at a really good price, it would be better to buy the cheaper one. Not that, I mean, I think that thing is fantastic, the Polybrute 12, but it is very, very expensive, and I felt like the original's not that far from it. And having played the original, I love it to death. I mean, and Arturia is a fantastic company. You go on their website, they give you free sound. Like, not only do you get a ton of patches on their synths, and then you get double that for user slots, and then you go on their website, and they've got dozens of sound packs, like 32 sounds each. And they're free. They're for you.
They got that with the Mini Freak too, dude. It's so cool. You just go on. They got tons of free patch banks. It's awesome.
Yeah, and those sounds, a lot of those sounds on that website that aren't on the original, the original sounds on the Polybrute are even better than the ones on the Polybrute. Fantastic stuff. The sound designers are incredibly talented. They have some wildly creative stuff on there. Very usable stuff, and I was very happy to see that because I'm not a sound designer. I'm a musician, so that whole sound design thing is very difficult for me, and I'm trying to work on that. But in the meantime, I need like sound banks.
Yeah, you want to be inspired. You want to be scrolling through those numbers and be like, oh, nice. And then do a couple tweaks yourself and be like, this is actually really what I'm looking for.
Yeah, and actually on both synths, I was able to do that. On the Muse, it was very easy to do that. On the Polybrute, it's the same thing. And that's the other thing is when I play a synth like that, I want to feel excited and inspired. And both of those synths were ones that did it. And I'll tell you another one that did it. I don't think you like this one. The Pro 3. I saw you talk to, I don't know who it was.
John Costello.
That might be him. He said he was talking about the Pro 3 being so much fun, and he was telling you to get it. And I said, let me go check that out. I went on internet and checked out the sounds, and that is a very good mono synth as well. And I got that off Reverb for a really good price as well.
You got the Pro 3 too, dude. You got a spaceship now, baby.
I highly recommend that one too.
Yeah, he recommends that all the time. He's always trying to get it's John Costello, aka Synth Punk, aka the Synth Monk, aka Mr. Filter Sweep. He's got lots of different names, but he's always trying to get me to get the Pro 3. And the Pro 3, as far as I'm concerned, is an amazing mono synth. But damn, dude, you're the Switzerland of synth lovers because you're staying neutral. I love it.
Yeah, I like I'm watching your show and you're talking about having gas. I'm thinking, Jesus, I'm the same thing. Like I can't stop buying these things. And I have to stop.
Dude, I thought there was a community out there like me who just loved gassing up. So we found each other. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are attracted to your show because of that. I really enjoy it. You have a great show.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you tuning in, man. Call anytime, dude. Absolute.
I'll call you back.
Call.
I'll call you back in a month and let you know which synth wins in my mind.
I'll be waiting for it, baby.
All right.
All right, homie.
Take care.
Sloop.
Bye.
All right, man. Another great call. We got a man who's tried the Polybrood 12. He's tried the Moog Muse. He's tried the Polybrood 6. And like I said, he's the Switzerland, man. He's staying neutral because he wants to wait and see. So he's going to call back in a month. He's going to let us know where he's landing on the whole scene. But, you know, I try to get him to Team Cream Dream, but he wouldn't come on over. So I respect that, dude. I respect that. 413-279-4344.
Call from
Only the Phone.
Only the Phone. What's up, baby? What's happening? You were live and in color.
Yeah, Synth Samurai.
What's happening?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
This is it, brother.
I'm gonna say this. I'm definitely manifesting the Polybrood 12. I'm manifesting it right now. I'm on the road.
Yes.
and hey, that's the goal. I played with it in Guitar Center, and I absolutely love it.
Yes.
I played with the actual Muse. I love it too, but I already have a Moog 1, so I wouldn't even need it. So yeah.
Team Cream Dream, baby. Team Cream Dream. I love it.
Yeah, Team Cream Dream all day, baby. And yeah, it's all day. So that's pretty much the goal of right now is manifesting the Polybrood 12. And hey, I'm like I said, I had fun with it. In Guitar Center, absolutely love it. I got some pedals that I'm already ready, just already put in my mind of which one I'm gonna play with it. Either my from Mirrors or either my Universal Audios, whichever one, or my Earthquaker devices. It don't even matter. So
it don't matter.
That's pretty much it. It don't matter. So that's where we're at. If we're going to war, hey, the Polybrood 12 is the weapon of choice. So
I got your back. You got mine, baby. Cream Dream all day.
Yeah, I'm going to let the people, so salute on that, man. And I land there.
I appreciate it, dude, man. Listen, when you played that Cream Dream, what did you feel? Come on, you got to give us a little bit of feeling.
I felt pretty good, man. I felt, I'm coming from a sound design mindset, so I felt that I know I would go into it. I know I would spend time because I'm already doing it with the Moog 1, which I absolutely love. Mm-hmm. So I know I would actually generate some of the greatest sounds from it, man. And like the actual, I really love like the like the expressive, kind of the Armosos, style thing.
Yep.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, man. It was pretty fun, man. And so here's the thing. So, I mean, I came back the next day and I was like, man, dude, this is about to be real fun playing around with this, so I actually went back after the gym work and came back and played with it for another hour. So that's the way to go, man.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. I'm into it, man. Listen, me and you are both going to be getting one of these Cream Dreams. I feel it.
Oh, yes.
I feel it.
Definitely.
You're manifesting it. I'm manifesting it. We're getting it. And I'll tell you what, when you get that Cream Dream and I get the Cream Dream, you come on the show, man. We'll go one-on-one and we'll just let everybody know how amazing it is.
Hey, I would love it, man. Hey, like I said, I will absolutely love that, especially with the play. Like I said, with certain pedals, man, it's gonna get blown away, man. I'm already with the LVX from Mirrors. I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to have fun with it.
Dude, you got the Mirrors LVX too?
Yeah, and I have the Mercury X.
Oh, come on, dude. And you're gonna put the Cream Dream through that? Holy guacamole, brother.
Yes, sir. So I'm already ready. Yeah. Even playing, just playing around with it. I'm just ready for it. That's all.
All right. Well, we gotta wait. What do you think? You got a visual timeline of when this might happen?
I'm actually I would say end of December, somewhere around that time.
Sweet. Little Christmas gift. I like it.
Yeah, Christmas, good Christmas gift.
Yeah.
So yes, that's to myself, and my birthday is right near there. So yeah, it's going to be a gift to myself.
I love that, man. My birthday's coming up around that same time too, man. So maybe, good Lord willing, we'll get the Cream Dream as well, dude. Appreciate you, man. I love your enthusiasm.
Thank you, sir.
I love it, brother.
All right, take care, man.
You
Peace
too,
and
man.
blessings.
You too, bro.
Peace.
All right, baby. We got a Cream Dreamer. I told you. We're out there. We're everywhere. Anybody who touches it gets the vibe. And like we just said, we got a wonderful man telling us that he's going to manifest it just like myself. It's coming into our lives one way or another. His birthday's coming up in December, and I'm telling you, I'm going to be praying that you get that Cream Dream, baby. I will be praying every night, just as like I'll be praying that I get it too. But I got a little negotiation to do. You know, I got to figure stuff out before I can get that. It's expensive, man. $4,000? That's a lot of money for a synthesizer. But can you imagine putting the Cream Dream through a Meris LVX and a Meris Mercury X? That is absolutely nuclear. I think if you put the Polybrute through that, you're going to split the space-time continuum.
Call from.
This is the Synth Borat.
To accept.
Ooh, welcome, Synth Borat. What's happening, baby?
How are you doing, the Synth Samurai?
I'm doing good, man. What's happening?
I'm really excited to be on call today. I'm so happy.
Hey, man, I'm happy to have you. What's going on?
I just want to tell everybody that I think the Polybrute 12 is a piece of crap.
Dude, are you serious?
That thing sucks like no other. I would rather play Micro Freak or Behringer Grinds.
Dude, let me tell you something right now. Nothing beats the Cream Dream. You know it and I know it. You can pretend, and you know I'm a Behringer bro, so you can pretend, but nothing beats the Cream Dream. Synth Borat, let me tell you. What are you? Are you on Team Cream Dream? Are you playing around with me here right now?
I like Korg Prologues. Korg Prologue is the best.
Yeah.
Every other synth is terrible, except for the Behringer UBXA.
Ooh, that's not a bad. I agree with you there. I do like the UBXA. Korg Prologue, I like that too, man. What do you think about the REV2 though?
I think REV2 is overrated. We don't need synths like that when you have better synths on the market.
Hey, I agree.
Sorry to Echo.
Yeah, well, you know what? Echo needs a reality check.
You tell Echoes that he needs to get better synths. No Juno X.
I will tell Echo, because Echo's about to make a big mistake.
When are you going to get the Behringer UBXAs? You always talk, but you never buy.
Oh, the Behringer UBXA. I got the UBXA desktop on my list, baby. It's so close. I can almost smell it. I just, you know, you've been following the show, Synth Borat, and it's just about making some room here now. When it comes to the Cream Dream, I'll make room, but the Behringer UBXA desktop is coming. Do you have one yourself?
I never give up my secrets. Also, I wanted to say that your list is longer than Sleeve of Wizards.
It's definitely longer than the Wizard sleeve, that's for sure. But I'm all gassed up. No breaks, baby. You know the deal.
Truly and honestly, I must confess, the best synthesizer of all time is Digitone Mark II.
Ooh.
You showed no love.
Digitone Mark II, I'll tell you what, a good friend of mine, the Machines One, loves the Digitone Mark II. And to be honest, I should probably give it a little more love, but from what I understand, you really need to spend 2 to 3 years with that thing to even get any good sounds out of it. Is this true or not?
It has only been out for 2 weeks, and I am doing just fine.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. The Mark II, what's special about the Mark II? How does it beat the Mark I?
It has 16 voices and is polyphonic. Name another synthesizer that is better. You can't.
Well, you might be. What about the SynthStrumDyes, bro?
I don't like all of those pads. I am not a girl. I don't need them. You know what I say?
Oh, hello. I feel you. I feel you. I know exactly what you're saying. I smell what you're cooking. Cooking that synth steak.
Can you tell me what is your favorite, the Prologue or the REV2s?
To be honest, if I had to pick one right now, I would probably pick the Prologue, to be honest with you. I like the REV2, but just because Synthpunk and Echo got it and they rep it so hard, I can never get it. That's the honest truth. Sucks, but that's just the way it is.
Will you get Synthpunk to sing my favorite song?
What song? You want him to sing Wonderwall?
It is my birthday today. That would be wonderful.
All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get a hold of Synthpunk and I'll see if he'll do up a little special edition Wonderwall for you with his guitar.
I love when he plays Takamine guitar.
Yeah.
It's my favorite brand.
Yeah, he's got a couple good guitars, man. I'll tell you what, if I can get him to play that song for you, maybe I'll get him on one night this week and we'll get him to do a little Wonderwall serenade for you.
You are my favorite, Synth Samurai. Thank you.
You're my favorite, brother. You have a wonderful evening, all right?
Yakshimash. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, man, that's Synth Borat, first-time caller, long-time listener, and a huge Electron Digitone fan. Baby, I guess I'll take one more call. We'll see what's going on. We got lots of calls tonight. I'll tell you what, I'm fired up about the callers tonight. We've had so many amazing callers. This show is my favorite. I absolutely love it. It feels so old school radio, coast to coast style. It's fun, man. And I hope you guys are enjoying it too. If you do, hit the like button. If it's your first time, subscribe. We'll take one more caller for tonight. 413-279-4344. The tale of the tape, the REV2 versus the Prologue. Or we can talk Cream Dream to your heart's content. All right, 413-279-4344. Amazing night of calls. And I'll tell you, man, just thinking about the Cream Dream and manifesting it, and it's an expensive synthesizer. And I was in the coffee shop the other day and I was thinking to myself, I was like, I don't think I deserve this, man. And then I like gave my head a shake and I was like, stop talking to yourself like that, man. You deserve it. If you can save up the money, you work hard. You work hard for your money, and your money should work hard for you. And if you can get a hold of that Cream Dream, by hook or by crook, then you should do it. And I love the Cream Dream so much. I even reached out to Arturia and I said, if you send me a Cream Dream, I'll do a 24-hour demo of that synthesizer and then I will just give it away to someone in the chat. That's how much I love it. I love it so much that I'd let it go knowing that my love would bring it back to me. That's how much I love the Cream Dream, all right? And a love like that doesn't come along so often. And everybody who's went into the friggin' Guitar Center, everybody who's went into the friggin', what other shops are there? Guitar Center, Perfect Circuit, Sweetwater. Anybody who's touched the Polybrute 12 Cream Dream has absolutely fell in love. If you're a sound designer, Polybrute 12 got you. If you like expressivity, Polybrute 12 got you. If you like Blade Runner, Polybrute 12 got you. If you like bells, whistle, church organs, twinkly, twinkly, Polybrute 12 got you. All right? Absolutely fantastic. So we got 2 minutes. One more call coming in. 413-279-4344. And then I got to get downstairs to spend some quality time with my lovely, lovely lady in hopes of getting that Polybrute 12 Cream Dream for Christmas. It's a big Christmas gift. I don't know if it's possible, but we're going to pray. All right, we're going to pray that it comes in. Let me get my music going here, actually. Hold on. All right. Phone lines are closed for tonight. Lots of great callers tonight. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm trying to do the Synth Wars call-in show, 1 hour. I'm gonna be doing it. I changed everything up. So here's the schedule, just to get it going real quick. Let me switch screens. Here's the schedule. Tuesday mornings, 8:20, we got oscillators and percolators. And then on the weekend, I'll do an oscillator and percolator show too if I got time. So we're doing Tuesday mornings, 8:20, oscillators and percolators. We're doing Sunday night, 7 p.m., Synth Wars call-in show. Then we're going to do every second Wednesday. I'll probably do Synth Wars call-in show too. And then I got every other Wednesday is Echo Craft with the Synth Fighter podcast with me and Echo going head to head. And then during the week, I'll be releasing that Synth Show news updates. I'll be doing lives, in real life live streams from coffee shops, wherever, breweries, out on the road, from the car. And that's kind of how I got it laid out now. So I appreciate all you guys for joining me. You know the Cream Dream is where it's at. Don't kid yourself. Don't waste your money on a Moog Muse when you can save up for that Cream Dream. And thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Again, absolutely humbling that you come here and join us. And I think we got the best community going, man. All the communities are great, but man, we're fired up. We're hyped up. We're the Synth Renegades. We're keeping it real. And we love synthesizers. And we love each other. No Diddy. All right. Slow. Oh, yeah. One more thing. Juno Diddy, episode 3 will be dropping tomorrow night or it'll be dropping Tuesday night. I haven't decided yet. One of those nights. I got it all ready to go. All right? Slow. Take it easy.